Hey guys, it's Pumpkin. Warning for this video, it is a trigger warning. This video is going to mention suicide, bullying, homophobic people, like anything like that. If you do not want to hear anything like that, please click off the video, or if you want to hear this, you can. But this is about Rec Room though, but I wanted to bring it up myself to hopefully find people who are not like this and everything. And well, it's online. You really can't help what happens, but I want to tell the story. Well, there's this girl named Daisy that not me, but my two friends found in a rec center. She was being bullied by about 5 people. I don't remember, but one of them really took it too far, and they let's just say they bullied her because she was a trans woman. She was a female, yeah, like that, and also that she was suicidal because she is very depressed. And the thing is, yeah, I read her bio during that day. She probably should not put that in her bio. That would probably have been her being a target for that. Which, yes, you need to be careful what you put in your bios if someone does look on your profile and is rude to you for it. But what they said caused a lot more issues than usually it is most, because especially with people with depression, I know not all depression is like this. I know it's not all like that. But sometimes people do have that point where they think suicide's the answer. And I personally don't like that people are in that mindset, because I have depression, and the thing is, I've coped with it for a very long time through artwork and hanging out with friends. But the thing is, everyone's different. Everyone has their own limits. Everyone has their pushover over the cliff limit. I'm assuming hers was that limit. And if you see anyone who's getting bullied like that and then is texting you or telling you, hey, I don't know if I can make it any longer, please, if you are their friend, you need to be there for them. Reassure them, saying, hey, make sure they keep going. And if somehow it does not work out, the thing is, what you can do instead of, well, I know many people can control it, so please don't think that I'm saying, oh, just because they're gone, that means you can't feel the way you feel. That's perfectly fine with how you feel, but instead of the cycle continuing, you feeling what they felt, and the cycle keeps going until someone finally just stops it. I want you, if someone who is being bullied like that, who has that mentality, and they have the mentality, I want you to be there for them as much as you're able to be. And if the time becomes too late, I want you to look out for others who are in need of help, who need a hand, that are not your friend. It can be the cruelest person on earth, and they're going through a lot of stuff. You can say, hey, I really don't like you very much. I don't really agree with the stuff that you do. But if you absolutely need someone to just reach out to, you can do so. And the reason why I'm bringing this out, because I'm worried for her. I don't know if enough people have convinced her not to. I really don't know. But I just feel like this is something I need to bring up, because me and a couple friends have actually talked to mods about this account who was actually banned for a week or a few weeks, I think it was. And now the ban has been extended. But the thing is, even though they're banned, they could be stupid enough to make another account and continue what they're doing. But the thing is, people are going to continue. They are. I know it's the internet. If you can't handle stuff on the internet like that, don't be on it at all. That's basically the routine. Oh, sorry, I lagged. The routine, way. If you can't handle it, don't be on here. But the thing is, people can handle it, but people have their own wires that people trip over. And if you trip over those wires, some people can either hold it in till they get offline and they just let it all out, or they, depending on who they are, the emotions are overwhelming and they just let it out right there. And like, I'm not trying to get clout or anything. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I just want to spread awareness, even though it's not the mental health month like it was a few months ago. But I did. Hopefully they're going to do it. I don't know if they are. They do take a lot of ideas from a lot of people. But I did suggest to Rec Room for Mental Health Month, for the whole entire month, have an item that's themed with the semicolon, which is basically, I haven't done research into it, but the thing is, what I see the semicolon as, especially with the quotes, don't end your story with a period. End your story with a semicolon, which means even though there is a punctuation there, ending off that part, your story still goes no matter how long it is. If you end it with a period, then that's the end of the thing. That's the end of your story. And you should keep your story going no matter how rough it is. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I have friends who went through that. I have a lot of people. I even lost a friend for that. And I just want people to know that this happens. Stuff like this happens. People joke about it, da-da-da-da-da. They joke about it, stuff like that. And also, yes, with her being trans, yeah, that is kind of a controversial opinion about stuff like that. Like, for me, as long as you don't drag me into a bad long run with stuff like that, I don't care what you are. You can be a turtle. I will love you forever as long as you don't bring along the bad stuff. That's literally all I ask. Like, you can do what you want, be what you want, as long as you're not bringing anybody else down in the bad way. And I know this video is probably going to be a little bit long. I'm not going to cut it, because what's the point in cutting it if only important information is to be cut out? And this is just me being straightforward, and I know that people are going through this stuff, especially when online, because most of the issues that happen to people, even bullying, happens online, because people think just because they're behind a screen, there's no consequences. And the thing is, I know there are going to be people that are saying, if you can't handle it, don't be on the internet. Thing is, I agree with that, but people do find the internet and online as an escape route, depending on their mind, mentality, and who they are. And if you have a hate comment or anything, just keep it to yourself. You can say it in your mind. If you want, you can write it down on a piece of paper, crumble it up, throw it in the trash, or do whatever you want with it. I'm just saying, you don't have to agree with me. You do not. You don't have to. All you gotta do is move away from the video. And if you have any helpful comments about, with people who have this, the comment section is there. The thing is, I don't know how YouTube is going to react to this video, if it's not going to be shown to anybody, but I'm open for anyone to just let stuff out in the comments. And the thing is, I don't mind people, I don't mind them, talking about, if you want to find me on here and just, talk about it, I don't mind going to people and talking about it. Here's my thing right now. This is what I'm on. Also, if you're not allowed on VR, it is on Screen, which Screen is console and iOS. They haven't released Android yet, and also they have done a PC Screen. If you want, or even your viewer, if you want to talk about something, I am open to anybody. I'm willing to be there for anybody. It's the best way that I can. And if that way is through this and helping people out, I'm willing to do so. And I'm a very helpful person. I tend to care too much. But the thing is, sometimes caring too much can be a good thing and a bad thing. But this is me reaching out for people who need help. If you absolutely need it, it is right here. I'll leave it for a few minutes. You can pause the video if you want. But look, I just wanted to let you guys know that your voice is able to be heard. Your voice is allowed to be heard. If you were crying for help, I do not mind talking and try to lead you to the right direction of what you need, okay? I don't mind it. I love everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Like, I won't even willing help the most cruelest people if they're at their lowest. If they're sitting in the corner debating on life, on what they are, even though they are like the most cruelest person, and they're reaching out for a hand just to stop all the stress and all, like basically anything that's horrible to them. Though Karma she is a cruel one, but even though it is karma for what they did, they get this. But you should always know, especially, this is even what Markiplier said, the golden rule still applies. Treat people how you want to be treated. Even you may dislike the person, despise them with anything that they've done. They must be the most horrible person in the whole entire world. But you still need to treat them with respect. It doesn't matter who they are, what they are. They can be from the smallest rock to the biggest cloud to the biggest tower. Treat them with respect. Treat people with respect. The thing is, this community is a really good community, in my opinion. But there are some bad apples in the orchard that infect the most of us. And I know people, especially with the mods, because there are mods that are busy and they really can't do very much, or some of them are willing to help people who are actually trying to grab their hand out, and they just grab their hand. Like, I think a lot of the mods, especially the new ones that came out recently, which, by the way, congratulations for making it to be a volunteer mod. All the devs, all the community moderators, volunteer mods, any other moderator or anyone of a higher up power, thank you for helping us to at least have a hand to reach out to at least have a somewhat of like a platform to where we can be like, okay, I don't know what to do. Give me some advice. I don't know what's your advice? But this is just a notice video. It's not a stream because I figured out how to do stuff better now. But I really wanted to bring this out because I feel like it needed to be said. People don't record stuff like this probably because of YouTube and because of Rec Room. But I just want to let you know, if there's someone absolutely in need reaching out for a hand, you grab their hand and you help them any way you can. Even if you can't do anything, just be there for them as long as you're able to and as long as you can. Because even being there for a short amount of time can help someone from the very lowest at least get close to their goal of being where they want to be. And this is Pumpkin VR. Clocking out.